All right, car lovers, brace yourselves. Because today, we're not just reviewing a car, we're witnessing a revolution. This is the asterisk 2026 Lamborghini Aventador SUV, a machine so outrageous, so commanding, that calling it an SUV feels almost disrespectful. This isn't your everyday family hauler. This is what happens when a raging bull decides it wants to dominate every asterisk terrain on Earth and look devastatingly good while doing it. Welcome to Asterisk Motor Verdict Meter ***, and today, we're about to unleash the beast. When the Aventador SU first rolls into view, time seems to slow. It's not just the presence of a vehicle, it's an event. The car looks like it was sculpted by a thunderstorm and polished by a supernova. Lamborghini calls it an evolution, but honestly it feels like a declaration. The burnt orange fades upward into deep obsidian black, a gradient so intense it looks alive. Imagine molten lava frozen mid-eruption. That's the kind of visual drama you're dealing with. And unlike most SUVs that play it safe, this one asterisk doesn't care about subtlety. It's aggressive, it's loud, it's unapologetic. Park it next to a Ferrari Purisang or an Aston Martin DBX 707, and the Aventador SU makes them look like background extras. Its sharp, aerodynamic lines and menacing stance make one thing clear. This SUV isn't here to blend in. It's here to take over. From the rear, it's pure intimidation. The taillights are razor-thin daggers slicing through the dark, and the quad exhaust setup looks like jet thrusters waiting to ignite. Every curve, every vent has a purpose, channeling air, cooling the beast, and amplifying the roar. Even when it's idling, it gives off that silent, don't mess with me vibe. Move to the side, and you really get a sense of its stature. The body sits wide and low, with perfectly flared arches wrapping around 23-inch alloy wheels that look ready to crush planets. The roofline swoops down just enough to keep that coupe DNA intact, and those scissor-style doors, yes, Lamborghini kept them, are the exclamation mark on an already dramatic silhouette. You don't open these doors, you unleash them. On the right side, the sculpting gets even bolder. The panels are so precisely shaped, it almost feels like they're drawn by AI obsessed with aerodynamics. The subtle interplay between carbon fiber and matte black accents gives it an otherworldly vibe. You know how the Urus looks muscular and modern. The Aventador SU makes the Urus look like its polite younger cousin. Now step inside and things go from fierce to futuristic. The interior is pure Lamborghini theater, part spaceship, part luxury fortress. Carbon fiber stretches across every surface, mixed with Alcantara so soft it makes suede jealous. The color story continues inside. Molten orange stitching blazing across matte black seats. The cockpit wraps around you like a fighter jet, and the center console. It's not just functional, it's sculpted art. The steering wheel feels like an extension of your will, thick, grippy, ready for battle. The digital cluster behind it morphs depending on your drive mode, from serene elegance in Strada to full chaos in Corsa. The ambient lighting pulses in sync with the engine's heartbeat, giving you the sense that this car is alive, breathing alongside you. And then comes the main event, ignition. The moment you flip that red fighter jet-style switch, the hybridized V12 roars awake. It's not an engine start. It's an asterisk summoning asterisk. The combustion side growls deep and primal, while the electric motors whine with futuristic precision. Together, they create a duet, old-school horsepower meets next-gen energy. The sound doesn't just fill the cabin, it owns asterisk the space around it. You feel it in your chest. It's thunder made mechanical. Underneath, the Aventador SU's hybrid V12 is a monster. Over 900 combined horsepower, channeled through a lightning-fast all-wheel drive system that reads the road like it's psychic. 0 to 60, under 3 seconds. That's hypercar territory in an asterisk family-sized SUV. Cornering. It doesn't just grip the asphalt, it bends it to its will. Lamborghini's new torque vectoring and adaptive suspension make this massive machine feel like it's defying physics itself. Compared to the Ferrari Purisang's smooth balance or the Aston Martin DBX 707's British aggression, The Aventador SU feels like something else entirely, wild, unfiltered, elemental. It's not aiming to be polite. It's here to dominate. On the open road, this SUV transforms from sculpture to storm. Acceleration is instant, your head snaps back, your pulse spikes, and before your brain catches up, you're flying. The hybrid system ensures there's zero lag while the exhaust note rises like a war cry. Through corners, the precision is unnerving. You expect body roll, there is none. You expect hesitation, it doesn't exist. It's as if the car laughs at the concept of limits. Yet, despite all this raw energy, there's refinement. Adaptive dampers smooth out imperfections, and the cabin remains eerily calm even when you're pushing into triple digits. Lamborghini somehow found that sweet spot between savagery and sophistication, a balance only a few brands on Earth can achieve. And let's talk price. The 2026 Lamborghini Aventador SU is expected to start north of $650,000, easily more than double the Urus Performante. But here's the thing. No one buying this car is asking about price. They're buying an experience, a symbol. It's the bridge between the Aventador's legendary supercar DNA and the SUV world's demand for practicality. It's power and prestige fused into one outrageous package. Park it anywhere and it's impossible to ignore. People stop. Cameras come out. Kids point. It's that kind of car, one that turns ordinary streets into red carpets. Even standing still, it radiates motion. It's the kind of presence you can't fake. By the time you shut the engine down and the echoes fade, you realize something. This isn't just a vehicle you drive. It's a feeling you carry. The 2026 Lamborghini Aventador SU doesn't just challenge its rivals, it changes the rules of the game. It's fire and shadow, muscle and myth, performance and poetry all rolled into one unstoppable force. So here's the verdict. Lamborghini didn't just build an SUV. They built an icon that refuses to compromise. A car that proves performance isn't bound by size, shape, or expectation. The Aventador SU isn't for everyone, and that's exactly why it's perfect. Fire if you loved this deep dive into Lamborghini's most audacious creation yet. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next breakdown of the world's most insane machines. This is Asterisk Motor Verdict Meter Asterisk Asterisk, where passion meets performance. And this, my friends, is what the future of driving feels like.